Welcome to Ecn Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. On Friday, the Australian dollar snapped out of its bearish trend as the US dollar lost momentum on softer sentiment and steady inflation figures. Fed's preferred inflation gauge, the core PCE, increased by 0.2% month on month, keeping the annual rate at 2.9%, while headline PCE edged up by 2.7%. With an action-packed week of data, all eyes will be on Tuesday's RBA rate decision, with market expectations to keep rates on hold, that is, from the RBA at 3.6%. Major banks remain divided. Some anticipate a cut by the year end if inflation eases, while others don't expect any moves until 2026. However, besides the RBA, the main focus for this week will be on Friday's non-farm payrolls report. Though government shutdown on October 1 could delay its release. However, if published, payrolls are expected to rise by 51,000 in September, and with the unemployment likely to dip to 4.2%. So looking at the technicals, we can see a very strong rebound coming back into play, along with this close to dragonfly doji, or in between that and a hammer, and therefore could see a rise back to 66 cents and reassess from there. Also finding momentum is the euro as the dollar slips and could see further gains towards this trend line at 117.45.70. A break there could give further scope on towards 118.35, but reassess. We do need confirmation from the technicals, a break of the trend to get further scope to the upside. While the market is finding weakness again for dollar yen, as we can see the market's breaking down. Another bull trap could be in play and therefore see a move towards 146. A break of 148.80, however, will be required to support the bearish case back to the bottom side of the range. Sterling also gaining very well here after seeing some heavy days, and the market could actually rally on now towards the region of 134.50.80 area and reassess. Wrapping up with commodities, gold is back on the warpath as it rallies further and now looking towards the target of 3,800 with scope of even rallying to 4,000. The market is still very bullish, even though we are extremely overbought, but nevertheless, the bulls are still continuing to push this market higher. Oil rebounds and then whipsaws. But nevertheless, still like this pattern up to $66 a barrel, and any weakness should be limited. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me. And as always, we've got the intro report, and I hope you enjoy the great start to the new week.